Hi, my name is Julie Casper. I am one of the members of the Creation Care team here at FCC. As you look at this first picture, you'll see that home is where your honey is. Home is where your family is, where your friends are, where your faith is. And we also have bees. We try to plant a lot of flowers. You'll see those Virginia bluebells there that feed bees. And that's one way that you can help take care of our earth, plant pollinator plants. You can also be kind to yourself, to your family and friends, and to our earth. Next, you'll see my daughter-in-law, Belore, who has my bee suit on, is kind of modeling for you all. It's important to be appropriately garbed when you're going to be around bees. Usually they're pretty calm if you're pretty calm, but you want to be covered and be able to examine them and take care of them and not have it be a negative experience, right? When you get your bees, they sometimes come in a package, which is that screened wooden box with the queen in its little capsule. And you then dump the bees and put the queen in there, and the bees will actually get used to the queen. And by the time she is released from the capsule, she hopefully has been accepted by them and will start laying her brood. Another way to get bees is through the nuke format. When you get a nuke, you get a box. This box has 5 frames that already have an established queen, established brood, and maybe some larvae and eggs, and are ready to put into your hive body. We also feed the bees with the sugar water, and you'll see these jars on top of the hives that have a sugar water combination that slowly allows the bees to feed from them. And when there are not a lot of pollinators out there, they have enough food to sustain them. They also need water. I just have a pail, an old galvanized pail out there with a lot of corks in it. The corks are something that the bees can rest on and not drown as they drink. And they've been very thirsty. It's been warm lately. It's important to check the frames. When you go in there, you'll see a little bit of a pollen patty on the frame with me looking at you, and you'll see a brick on top of one of the hives. The brick that's face down shows a healthy hive. Especially when you have more beehives, it's important to check them and to know the health of the hive. Do you have a queen? You're missing a queen. Do you have a lot of drone cells? Do you have a hive that maybe doesn't have a great brood pattern? So this brick that's face down on the hive shows that it's a healthy hive. They have kind of banker's hours, so from 9 to 5 they're out and about, maybe bearding on the outside of the hive, and you'll see a lot of bees on the outside of this hive. When the fall comes and you're ready to take some of those supers, those smaller boxes off the top of the hive, you need to start by uncapping them. If they are covered with the wax on top of the comb, you slice that off and then you extract it, usually through spinning. And after you're done with that, you just put it into some honey pails, and then it's ready to be jarred. Once it's in a jar, honey lasts virtually for years, as long as the temperature is consistent. And it might get a little crystallized, but all you have to do is heat it up to about 174, no hotter, and it will be just fine. So honey is a really amazing, natural, sweet treat. Bees provide so much in the way of pollination for so many plants that we have. We can all do our part in creation care. You don't have to have an apiary with bees. You really need to kind of just provide food for them through dandelions or no mow may or other pollinator plants that you plant in your garden. So thanks for taking care of our earth. And thanks for listening to this video on bees and pollinator plants.